I think Apparition with the decision-making side of his game, that's really all he really needs to work on. And here we go, we're starting off on Apparition to begin with. He's going to pick up that yellow and the railgun as well. Red armor also, so that's the standard start here. And of course, red armor is the next big item to spawn. Mega was actually picked up pretty much on time. Very soon, no delay really to speak of. Apparition would absolutely love to work his way onto this LG. It should be possible. There it is, LG secured. Now just get position on red. That's all you need to do, and just sit on the red. Just get that red, and he could sweep around for the yellow, or he could go super fast to the mega. Looks like he's going to sweep around for the yellow first. And so this is a pretty simple series of situations, and his opponent kind of just gives up the ghost completely and doesn't even pressure, it seems, at the mega. So that's an interesting one. Apparition has a very good start now. Again, just has to take the red. I mean, things are very simple. At the moment, he just needs to establish an item cycle, establish control. He did not delay the red, however. This is partly an experience thing, partly just a good timing thing. You need the experience, I guess, to really know some of the spots where you need to delay the red. Of course, you do not want red and mega to clash. Why? I mean, it's because you want to be able to take mega, have the 5 seconds it takes to get over to red, and then sit on the red, and you get both. If they both spawn at the same time, you can only be in one place at one time in this game. So, that is a pretty simple thing. He manages to take the red though, and the mega as well. That should not happen. That should not be able to happen, but it does. The thing is that a chain can also extrapolate when the mega is going to be taken, even if he didn't take the last one, within a certain amount of time, and he knew when the red would have been, so he could have realized that both were spawning at the same time as well, and that could have been a chance for him to get back in the game. But it's a wasted opportunity, or rather a missed one. An Apparition now, he's mostly concerned with keeping the item cycle. That's key. At the start of the game, keeping an item cycle is absolutely key. The secondary objective is going to be making the frags. Your opponent's going to be trying to pressure you here and there, like cha1n is doing right now. So sometimes the situation opens up where your opponent gets a little bit too aggressive or greedy or makes a bad decision, and the frag comes to you. And Apparition, that's kind of what happened there. He's just cycling the items, and a frag came to him. So against the players with worse decision making, that's definitely going to be a way you can make frags happen. However, against the great players, that's never going to happen, almost never going to happen. So Apparition, a lot of damage dealt there. He traded inefficiently, but it's okay because he's got the pick of the litter when it comes to the items that he can take. And his opponent has to settle for the leftovers, more or less. So cha1n's kind of trapped here, and Quick Rocket will dispatch cha1n. So Apparition going to make his way back over to the red armor. Again, very, very simple, just a simple cycle, the cycle. If frags are coming to you, then don't complicate it, just keep doing it. Just keep running the items, just get it perfect. Make sure you never, ever have it so that the red and mega clash. Should be relatively easy to accomplish. It's been a thing that people have been doing for quite some years now. And mega's up on the spot. Got to be careful about this sometimes, because now red's up and his opponent takes it, and that's because he prioritized pressure over keeping the cycle. And sometimes there is I mean, you can say that this is a mistake, and sometimes pressure over the cycle is going to work, but if it's based on a read. But he's also in a position where he didn't need to make reads because he can just keep cycling the items and maintain a huge stack advantage. And there will be windows of time where he can actually just go for his opponent, and he just needs to hit that one rail or whatever, and it's going to be good. And so now you can see he's risked a lot. If cha1n had taken that red mid-fight there, Apparition could very well stand to lose the fight. And that's like a situation, and look, there he does it, even loses fight off the spawn, and now cha1n gets the mega. So this is a situation where giving up on the item cycle really, really cost him. And it got cha1n back into the game, just because he prioritized pressure over cycle. I think I said that about 100 times just now. And there you go, Apparition on that red. cha1n a little bit too slow. I mean, cha1n is trying to defend with almost nothing there. It's pretty hard to do. Didn't go so well for him. He didn't really have the arsenal available to him either to give him any options in the fight. But Apparition still isn't that stacked afterwards. Oh my god. Good rocket there. Almost felt like a telefrag because of the timing, but it's a rocket kill. I made that mistake once at QuakeCon. I'll never forget. I'm so stupid sometimes. So here you go, Apparition. Going to be continuing the cycle again. Well, rather he must first establish it fully. Red and Mega are quite close together, so that's going to be a concern. It's some good rails. And Apparition now missing that one though, unfortunate. Doesn't have time. Okay, well, in theory he didn't have time to take the Mega. He will have it now. He will get the Mega now, but he could have done damage at least. And that sometimes is as good or better. Sometimes you want to leave items up specifically to get frags, because especially against good players, you have to give them a choice that they cannot refuse. Like, I've seen Evil do this quite often, and especially on Furious Heights. Sometimes he'll love to give his opponent a choice or rather an option that he can't really refuse. Like, let's say leaving the Mega up and making it kind of look like it's a mistake when it's not. Evil's done that before. I think I did an analysis of one of his games against Toxic, and that was one of the key decisions he made in that game. So you can check that out on my YouTube channel if you want. Plugging it mid-game is super professional. 7-1 the score though, and Apparition is still in a very strong position. cha1n going to go for the attack, but it's just not going to be enough, and Apparition will just dispatch him and hit the M-wheel. I guess he's like Demon or something and switches with the M-wheel, I don't know. Again, good rating for Apparition. And 8-1 the score. And again, the winner goes to play against Sparks. This is actually the third map already, which I just reminded myself of. And there you go, cha1n does go down once again. Another red picked up by Apparition. Mega's still up on the spot though. Does go to cha1n. And 3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes remaining. And Apparition has no problem to deal with this aggression whatsoever. So at this point, again, I mean, Apparition's looking. I mean, this is really fine to leave items up for this, but he's got to be careful because he's got to realize that Mega's coming up at some point soon. And if he's staying here for too long to trap his opponent, okay, it's great from one perspective. But from the other perspective, he only wants to be there for like 5 seconds instead of 15. Because what he could have done for a short play, instead of making that rail, was fall back onto the red armor and then make his way over to the Mega Health again, and then he's there in time that he can just bulldog his way in because he's got the stack. If he tried to do it without taking the red, then he has to hit the rail and he might not get the Mega. So it's like you're weighing up the super safe choice versus the execution-based choice. So we're going to go to a break, guys. When we come back, we'll have Apparition versus Sparks. Winner will play against Rafa. So we'll see you guys very soon.